young chillin', a YouTube internet media villain. Can't be what you want her to be. She's a baby-faced heel on the first degree.
Alright, we open up with the SmackDown for July 31st, the go-home show for SummerSlam, or at least their version. We open with a promo from Finn Balor. His challenger at SummerSlam, Sami Zayn, he interrupts. They have a back and forth, pretty much basically selling their show. With Sami, he pretty much ranting for justice, hearkening back to his old days when he used to think everybody was against him. He had a paranoid character way back in the day where he used to wear army fatigues and stuff. And oddly enough, everything he said back then seems to be coming true now. But they haven't pointed that out yet. But that's weird. But that's pretty cool. Anywho, he was ranting for justice. They had a back and forth. And out of nowhere, Gunther sneaks attack both of them. He drops them, but then Nick Aldis comes up and he snuck Gunther out of nowhere. Anyway, all of that will be solved SummerSlam. Chelsea Green and Tiffany Stratton, they lose to B-Fab and Machine. Then we had a cameo of the legend Haku backstage with his sons, the MFTs. He gives them a pep talk without actually saying nothing. We have a title for title tag match between R-Truth and Damian Priest, the SmackDown tag champs, against the War Raiders, the AAA Mexican champs. Anyway, it ended up in a DQ, a double DQ. Afterwards, the MFTs, they come out and attacked everybody, thanks to the pep talk from Haku. Brian Corbin and Trick Williams, they both cut a promo. AAA Cruiserweight champ Ray Phoenix, he defeats JD McDonough, thanks to Danhausen and the Mini-Hausens, and Dom Mysterio, his own partner's interference. The interim championship ladder qualifier match. Julia, she loses to Lash Legend, so Lash Legend moves on. CM Punk and Cody Rhodes have a last face-to-face verbal back and forth. Then it turns from a verbal to a physical back and forth because they end up fighting all over the ring. And that was the end of SmackDown. SummerSlam for August the 1st opens the show with the World Championship on the line. Io Sky, she loses to Liv Morgan. We have trios match. The Usos and Jacob Fatu, they lose to LA Knight, Royce Keys, and Solo Sikoa.
Of course.
Yeah, I agree with that. But I think I mentioned that last week, though. I said that the Usos can take the hit. Gunther beats Nick Aldis with a sleeper, which you knew was going to happen.
Of course.
The Bella Twins and Paige loses to Fatal Influence. And of course, the Bellas turned on Paige.
Well, we all knew that was going to happen.
Yeah. Although I don't know why they had my girl in there with the broke wing. She didn't really do much, so her sister had to do the dirty work. Then we had the championship match. CM Punk defeats Cody Rhodes thanks to a returning RKO, Randy Orton. Did you see that little bit on the internet where they think CM Punk shitted on himself?
No.
Yeah, they showed pictures of a spot in his shorts, and it was in more than one picture. It was him outside the ring, then him in the ring, and they said, "For the grace of God, Thank goodness he had on 2 pairs of.
Disgusting. Disgusting.
That's not the first time. This happened throughout the years of people shitting on themselves in the ring.
That's true.
But I guess WWE squashed all that shit because you don't hear it nowhere. I've seen it once and I saw the pictures and I was like, ooh, maybe they were AI. I don't know. Anywho, CM Punk defeats Cody Rhodes thanks to Randy Orton. Then we have the Hell in a Cell match over Femi. He defeats Brock Lesnar. That was a great match. And then afterwards, Brock gave over the rub, which pretty much means he co-signed for him.
Got it.
He said he was the past and Oba is the future.
Yeah, for how much longer until he comes back again, wanting revenge?
I don't know. I don't think he might come back this time. If he do, it'll probably be a one-off match. Like they say that he might do the one in Saudi Arabia because they throw so much money at him. You can't possibly turn that shit down. And now we go to SummerSlam, August the 2nd, part 2. Finn Balor's match with Sami Zayn, the number 1 contender championship, was upsetted, I should say. Nick Aldis added Gunther and Kevin Owens, returning Kevin Owens to the match, which just added to the fuel that Sami Zayn was saying that people are against him, and his paranoia just seems to be more and more looking legitimate every day. Anywho, Kevin Owens won the Fatal 4-Way match. He is now the number 1 contender for the championship. The United States champion, Trick Williams, loses to Baron Corbin, who is now the new champ. That was saddening. Then we have the interim championship ladder match. Jade Cargill, Lash Legend, Charlotte Flair, and Tiffany Stratton, they all lose to Chelsea Green, who well deserved it, in my opinion. Even though it's just an interim championship, still, she had it coming. We have the Human Monies on a pole match. Dom Mysterio loses to Danhausen with assists from the Mini-Hausens and Joe Hendry.
Yes. Very evil, very nice. Very nice, very evil.
We have the Intercontinental Championship. Penta, he loses to Chad Gable. Chad made Penta tap out. I don't buy that. I can't stand it. That's political. I know Chad is a well-balanced all the way around wrestler. But he can't lose to... I mean, he can't beat Penta. Penta, my boy.
I think you just because you have like an affection towards Penta, you're like, he can't win.
Had he fought the evil Penta, it wouldn't have happened. Anywho, Seth Rollins, he loses to Roman Reigns, who is now still champ. And then we move on to Raw, August the 3rd. Roman Reigns opens with a promo. LA Knight comes out and interrupts. They have a back and forth, which I guess is going to start up a feud between the two somewhere down the line. Javon Evans beat Ethan Page. But then Big Cass comes out with his debut and he attacks Javon Evans. I don't know if you know Big Cass, but he was someone that was on the show some years ago.
I didn't know who he was. I think he was with some dude who had like a blonde beard.
Enzo Amore.
Yeah, him.
He was his tag partner.
But
See, they threw them out because Enzo was a bit of a problem. So
I don't really know either of them for really reals. So
well, Big Cass has been on AEW, and he made his way back, so he's now back. Anyway, he beat up Javon Evans.
Javon did not deserve that.
Yeah, he didn't. But in his interview, Cass said, "You just happen to have been the first in a long line of people I need to stomp on. So
True.
you just happen to have been in the way." So chalk it up to the game.
Yeah.
Liv Morgan cut a promo. Sol Ruca wins her match with Roxanne Perez thanks to a DQ.
And we had a return of 2 people.
And then in the middle of that, the Judgment Day, they attacked a 3-on-1, but then Becky Lynch comes out. They have a back and forth. And then boom, Stephanie McClure comes out also. So that's good. Becky now is going to be a face.
Which I'm not hating. Becky is entertaining, and Becky knows how to play the industry. So, honestly, they should give Becky way more creative control, because she is really good when it comes to, like, mapping out things.
And you know what? She's not the only one saying it. Everyone's saying that. The New York Times.
Sports Illustrated?
Yes. Let's see here. Obafemi, he comes out. He cuts a promo, which was primo. It was great. In his white Coming to America outfit.
No.
Braun Breaker comes out and they mean mug each other. And then Braun mean mugs him some more even after Braun had already left the building. He's still staring. So anyway, Braun Breaker beats Joe Hendry. But then Tozawa jumps up and he whoops Austin Theory's ass just for GP.
Real.
Chad Gable, he cuts a promo, but he's interrupted by Penta. Penta's out there just to give him some love and some props. He shouldn't have though. But that's the good Penta. So good Penta, he comes out and gives Gable props. Dom Mysterio interrupts. They have a back and forth, which sets up a match between Penta and Chad Gable and the JD. And they win, of course. Street Fighter. Well, not Street Fighter. Street Fight. That's what I should have said. They had a street fight. It was Jacob Fatu. He beat Royce Keys with the Tonga death grip. That shit was enough to make Royce bleed. Should have thought about that shit and stayed his ass at stayed his ass at SmackDown. And then Roman comes out and gives Fatu the ones. And that was Raw.
Well, you forgot to talk about the Rey Mysterio bit at the end.
Oh yeah, we don't know yet, but I guess he's gonna try and convince him to come down to AAA, throw some matches together, either him or the Judgment Day.
No, Bloodline.
Yeah, thank you. The Bloodline. I don't know what I'm thinking.
I also,
I'm
didn't
just
say
mad
Roman.
because Penta lost. Damn it.
You're a baby. Who's your wrestler of the week? Because I have one and you're not expecting it.
It's not so much a wrestler who's wrestling now, but I know my wrestler of the week is Haku. He came back and lit a spark under the MFTs, and now the MFTs are truly motherfucking Tongas.
Okay. My wrestler of the week is Baby Romeo. Angelo Dawkins and Bianca Belair have welcomed their baby Romeo into the world. And I don't know when the baby was born. They took pictures, so I'm like assuming the baby's been here for like about a week or two. So, congratulations to them. My thing is, where the fuck is Naomi? Because She hasn't said anything about if she gave birth. I'm assuming she did. So, what the hell?
Yeah, wait a minute. Didn't she have...
She was pregnant first.
That's what I'm saying. Or maybe she announced her shit first, then the other one did. Because remember, the other one, she was more concerned with her finger. So that was the most important business.
That's
her
true,
finger.
but
Then she could have been pregnant then, but they was more concerned with her finger.
yeah, but Naomi announced hers at WrestleMania. So it's like, and then Bianca announced hers at SummerSlam.
That's only 3-4 month difference.
That's true.
It's not like a 6 or 7 or a year difference.
That's true, but Jey Uso did make a comment on the Hot Wings challenge that him and Jimmy were on a few months back about how he liked his new baby, Jimmy's baby. But none of us know what the baby is or anything about the baby. But it is what it is. With that being said, Montez is probably going to be MIA for a bit. So is Angelo Dawkins, because his wife is also pregnant. So Street Profits showed up for maybe 2 months and then disappear again. Yay! Don't we all love it? But it doesn't matter because the tag team division is already in shambles. It is terrible. It has been terrible. And I'm pretty sure it's going to stay terrible. WWE is shit when it comes to booking and storylines.
True that. But let me tell you what's bothering me. Roman Reigns' halfback too is so distracting.
Halfback?
He only has one side of his back done.
Oh, tattooed. I'm like, what are you talking about? Oh, that's a tribal thing.
I know, but he could have had it done halfway across the top, so it would look even going down. But no, he had the left to right. You should have had it up and down.
I like how you're having like a OCD moment, just like, I need it to be even.
Yes. Very distracted.
But Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins, they finished their story after almost 10 years of it. They finished it. And
yeah, now I want to know where's Seth gonna go now. What's the next step in his story?
I'm just happy that they are no longer like gonna only be attached to each other, and I'm seeing it as more than likely they're gonna end up being on the same side. They're still gonna butt heads, but they're gonna be able to do what Roman was able to do with CM Punk when he worked with CM Punk and was able to work with Cody.
And Cody, yeah.
So
they're gonna put this shit aside to handle the threat, the oncoming next threat.
Yeah. So I'm like, I appreciate it, and I'm like, I was tired of seeing them fight, like have the brother aspect to this shit all the time. Maybe they can bring it back and they can semi be friendly and like actually go back a little bit towards how it was when they were actually in the Shield. Not like everything just got erased, but like when you're trying to work things out with that family member after something bad happened. But RKO, he is back. Yay. Randy Orton, he is back.
That is RKO. You mean Kevin Owens is KO.
Yeah. Kevin Owens.
RKO is Randy Orton.
Okay. Kevin Owens and Randy Orton are back. Yay. They're both out for blood and revenge. So, where does this leave us? We don't know.
Well, Randy should be having his sights set on Cody.
True that.
But Cody don't have the belt, so he just probably want to whoop his ass just for GP. Kevin Owens, he ain't worried about nobody.
He got the belt.
Yes.
And I want to see Kevin Owens gloat. I want to see him rubbing it in everybody's face. Like, guess what?
Well, no, he don't have the belt. He has opportunity to get the belt. Yeah.
I thought he got the belt.
No, he has the number one contendership.
Oh, okay. I wasn't expecting for general manager what's his face to put
Aldis.
Gunther. Yeah, Aldis to put Gunther in the match.
Yeah, that was puzzling too, but still, it was kind of cool.
Between the two of them, who won? Was it Aldis or Gunther? I forget.
Gunther won.
Okay, so
Gunther put the sleeper on him.
I'm guessing since Gunther beat the fuck out of Aldis, he said, "Guess what, bitch? You're doing what I want now. You're gonna be my little puppet." So, he has a man on the inside now, I guess. Too bad. Vakir coming back along with the man. I'm excited to see that. The man is becoming a face, which is good. Becky mainly works as a villain, but I want to see if she's gotten better at becoming a face. I want to see if she can stretch that like acting muscle of hers.
Well, she's done both, and she's done them both. She's done both very well.
But I prefer her as like a heel because like
Yeah, she's more entertaining.
she's so obnoxious as a heel.
Yes, but as she's been very good though as a face. I think she actually started out as a face.
She did. Most wrestlers start off as a face unless they're like heavy hitters. Then they start off as a heel, which has been shown a lot with like when you look at Braun Breaker, he was not a face at any point.
No.
But I'm also really excited to see Lyra Valkyria back. I've missed her.
I haven't seen her. Where you be?
Not Lyra Valkyria. The Horn.
You mean Stephanie Vacour?
Stephanie Valkyria. I always get them mixed up. But Stephanie Valkyria, I'm very happy to see her. We missed her. We missed her so much. She's a good wrestler. The only thing I don't like is sometimes she speaks in Spanish and they never put subtitles up for you, so I don't know what she's saying.
Is it really important? You know she's talking trash.
That's true, but I'm just like, I like to hear the trash talk. But I want to see them take down the Judgment Day. The Judgment Day needs to be taken down a peg, but also it would be really, really, really funny if the little one in the Judgment Day was working with those two.
Yeah, working from the inside out. Yeah.
Yeah, because
she's the mole.
Yeah,
so
she's been sneaky and doing weird things behind the scenes for months now, and I'm like, especially since Finn Balor got kicked out. So yeah, but the last talk we're gonna talk about is the money on the pole.
Human monies. Everybody don't like that match. I liked it. Especially the ending.
I liked it.
Because I didn't see it coming. Although, that's one of his trade in stock, as they say, or stock and trade, I forget which one. That pole is going to blow up at some point in time.
Like, you know it's going to happen.
I didn't see it coming that time.
But I love Danhausen. He's a great wrestler. He's very funny. I'm sad we don't see him wrestle as much as he should.
No, because the more he wrestles, the more you get tired of that shtick.
That's true. So they need to keep that sparse.
Next time we need to see him Halloween.
Yes.
This being August, we can do without him for a while. Let him do some vignettes in the back.
And then a big match. But as far as a big match,
Halloween.
Yeah, I like his like. Wait, where the hell did his two little puppets go?
Oh, you mean the Miz and
Kit Wilson?
Yeah.
Where did his two little puppets go?
I don't know.
Because he hasn't had them in like 2 weeks now. So I'm like, did he just kind of drop them off somewhere?
Well, you do recall they destroyed his studio, so
they did.
Maybe that released his
magic on them.
Yeah.
But
at least that should be the storyline.
I also feel like the storyline could be like you just see them in an airport just bumbling around because he left them there.
Now that would be wild. Out of nowhere, ain't nobody thought nothing about him, and you see in the background they just shambling like Dawn of the Dead.
Or they call him and he's like, I left my luggage, and then they just pan over to just those two. That would be great. But I think we can end it here.
Parimutuel.